For the addicts, it's a relentless game of cat and mouse. They are driven by desperation.
Camden County Police!
The police raids are just token efforts.
Clear.
Those like Tara who live only for the next fix fear not the police.
Come on out! Come on out with your hands up. Let me see. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
She fears instead only the cravings coursing through her system.
Walk backwards. 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 Stop.
No one, not even these officers, believe that America can arrest its way out of the epidemic of heroin addiction sweeping this nation.
Yeah, you can see all the drug paraphernalia, the needle caps. I mean, if this isn't rock bottom, I don't know what is.
There is no single front line in this battle. Every community, from deprived city centers to quiet towns in the heartland, all are under simultaneous assault. But the ports are the starting point for an invasion that has utterly breached America's defenses. This is Camden in New Jersey, where so much of this drug starts its journey across America's northeast.
All right, this here is a large seizure of heroin.
And this is it, perhaps America's single greatest curse, responsible for so much misery, crime, and destruction. Here we have 1,000 bags, cut and packaged by a mid-level dealer, and stamped, perhaps appropriately, with the name Dead Man.
80 grand a week.
$80,000 a week. Are you kidding me?
No.
I meet a current addict and former dealer who played his part in the great criminal enterprise that is heroin. Zach had a simple business model.
So my goal was to go buy bulk and bring it to the suburbs. There's not another dealer in this county. I have no competition. I am the only dealer.
Right.
I mean, I've sold to some lawyers, you know, that are going to court to represent a client on drug charges. And he needs his fix first.
It's that pervasive.
It's that serious.
Hi, would you like everything? We have star water, alcohol wipes, cocktails.
This is the local needle exchange for addicts. And here, it is shockingly clear that heroin is no longer a drug of a desperate underclass.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
It has ensnared ordinary Americans,
What is your drug of choice? Cocaine, heroin, or speedball?
Heroin.
the middle class.
Are you homeless?
Yes.
A generation that was overprescribed painkillers became addicted to pills. And then suddenly found heroin was the much cheaper drug, and they succumbed.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have me a sec.
You too.
You eat, sleep, breathe heroin and addiction. I was born and raised in a very rich family. I got everything that I ever wanted. Graduated high school, did college in a loving family.
Like almost all the addicts we meet, Lauren never imagined she would be in this position. And yet here she is, in a derelict house carpeted with discarded needles, preparing the cocktail that can deliver her craving body a few hours of peace.
You go wherever you can to, get your fix. I've been so desperate and so sick that I've done it in the middle of the street because I didn't care. You just feel good. Feel like $1 million.
How much do you use a day?
At least a minimum of 3 to 4 bags a day, and that's just to not be sick.
A bag of heroin is just $10, but the costs mount up.
You do whatever it takes.
Including
to get money.
selling your body.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you're a proud person. You
Yeah.
have self-worth.
Your
you have
pride.
self-respect.
This disease will bring you to your knees and you won't have that anymore. You lose it. You lose yourself.
It does not get more desperate than Lauren's story. And what it teaches you, what I have learned, is that heroin does not discriminate. It doesn't matter what your class is, your gender, your income bracket, your race. You make one mistake, and this godforsaken drug can bring you down. It can destroy you. Heroin use is now so routine that the transport of choice for addicts and dealers alike is the local train service.
I would shoot almost 12 bags before 10 o'clock in the morning. I should be dead right now. I should be dead right now.
Just ask Jason, a former user, who says this light railway has so facilitated the spread of heroin that the mere sound of the train can trigger addictive cravings.
Once they hear the bell ring, you'll see people running to the train.
It brings a new generation of addicts, naive and middle class, to the hardened dealers in Camden, who cannot believe their luck.
You know, that city is a jungle. That place is a jungle. And if you're not, you're either gonna be a wolf or a sheep. And that's how it is out there. I mean, you have a lot of people out there that feed and prey on the weak, and they were born and raised into that lifestyle. So they see it coming right off the train. They can see who's weak and who's not.
I just sat on my couch and looked up at the sky and I said, you gave me Anthony, and now you need to take him back from me.
But never think the tragedy of heroin is limited to the addict. These women tell me that the collateral damage on family life is so horrific that they, loving mothers, often wish their addicted children were dead.
And I could see them doing CPR on Matthew. And I just got out of the car and I said, I just wanted to bang on the door because I wanted them to stop. Because I told my sister I just wanted to end because I couldn't do it anymore.
6 months ago, her son Matthew did die of an overdose. One of 25 Americans lost every day to heroin.
God help America. Heroin is coming in droves.
Michael DeLeon, a former drug dealer and hardened gang member turned activist, says middle-class America has no idea what's coming its way. It's clearly desperate here, but you're saying the storm has yet to hit?
I'm very fearful. It takes a lot to scare me, frighten me, but I'm frightened for America. I'm frightened for kids in America. I'm frightened for suburban America because this storm is only just begun.
And it's going to hit suburban America?
I believe suburban America is starting to wake up and understand the severity of it, but I don't think they have a grasp on how bad it is. He's
shooting right now?
Right now, right in his hand, right there, look at him.
As we left Camden, this scene played out in front of us. Is he snorting or injecting?
It looks like he's injecting it to his hand.
A man was taking heroin as he walked. A sight somehow both casual and desperate.
Hey, bro. How you doing?
He walked straight up to us, happy to talk.
You're shooting right now, right?
Yeah, right now.
But with a disturbing question.
Can I?
Could he take his fix before our chat? Henry's sense of guilt is profound, for he is not only an addict, he is a father. What would you say to Mason when he grows up about your addiction?
I'd apologize to him. I mean, what can I say? Daddy's messed up. Not wired right. I mean, what can I say to a little boy? I just hope that he doesn't have to go through what I... It's terrible.
And for Henry, for Tara, and for Lauren, it is a personal journey of self-destruction and humiliation. On the streets, the dealers are brazen and shameless. Ever more addicts under the spell of the opiate that is devastating suburban America.